Hey guys, we're back in the shop on the General doing some electrical work. I had previously highlighted that I bought some rock lights, LEDs. This is a 6 LED kit, and I've already done most of the install. Haven't done the wiring quite yet. What I did in the front is, you can see my GrizzTech liners. What I decided to do was, there's plenty of room back up behind here just to drill into this, and I'll run the wires up. So this way the light will shine down in this area. Did the same thing on both sides. On the bed, what I'm gonna do back here is I've mounted it up here, again on both sides. So when the bed's down, it'll shine directly down onto the tire in the general area. And then I've got two more. I'm trying to decide exactly where I'm gonna put those. I had thought about doing them maybe along this bottom edge here facing down. I'm also thinking about maybe doing something back here facing back. I'm not entirely sure what route I'm gonna go yet, but I've been doing, putting in some wire extensions. I gotta run this down, and you can see down there on that side, the wire hanging down already. And then on the front, I've not put any extensions on yet. What I did to install these on the bed is, on the back, you can remove this panel here, single screw, pull this out, panel pops right off, and then I can now get inside the cavity with my hand and tighten down the bolts that hold it in. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. We'll see how well it does. I'm not a big rock crawler, but I do intend on running this machine at night. So any light, the more light, the better. I'm also going to be getting at some point a light bar. I've also talked about getting a heater, putting that in. I've also too, I think I mentioned in a previous video about the center console here and remounting my switches. I got some ABS plastic. So what I think I'm gonna do, this actually matches very well with the rest of the interior. I'm gonna probably cut this out, leave enough here, and that way I have a gluing surface. I'm gonna glue this in and then cut out for these. So this will mount inside here, and then I'll have one down a little bit lower as well. And I'll have to check the spacing on it, be sure it's gonna work right. The other thing I've got to also consider is I've also got, or I'm going to be ordering the heater, and I think the controls need to mount right here. So I'm not sure on the spacing there once it goes in. Anyway, it's kind of in the idea stage right now. That's the thinking. So that's kind of, again, just working on it. I'm probably gonna go ahead and order the heater this week so I can get it in before winter hits. Not that we get really bad winters down here, but I plan on riding up in the Tennessee mountains, and I know up there certainly it'll be cold. And then even down here during football season, later in football season, my kids are in the band, so running outside, having the heater will be nice. So I did that. Also, one of the other things I'm doing is I'm probably going to be revamping my electrical run, and I've again taken the plastic here. This is not in final form, this is just rough cut, but what I'm going to plan to do is I'm going to take all of this out. I'm going to then mount this here, and then basically do a nice clean install, have everything run in the proper order. Everything in here, it works great, no problems, but it is a little hodgepodge, so I'm going to plan to just kind of clean it up a bit. And then lastly, for this, I got it was a 24 by 24 sheet of ABS plastic. One of the comments for folks that have heaters is that sometimes when you're running, because of the air coming through the front of the grill, the heater actually stops performing well. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of ABS and I've just cut it out, very simple, and then this will slide down in this slot here, and just angle it just right. Now this will, when you pop out this top grill, pop this out, and then these teeth here will engage here. So this will not go anywhere. It sits down low on the bottom, and I'm hoping that that'll still allow some air to get through on the sides, so I'm not completely blocking the airflow, but I'm hopefully going to be blocking enough airflow that it will keep up the performance on the heater. So that's just some thinking right now. Also, one last item. I have been in touch with Polaris. They recommended going through the dealer on the front guard here. This is still the original. I'm waiting on the new one to come in, and they're going to replace it under warranty. We're going to cross our fingers that we're going to get better quality out of it. No divots or dings in it, and I'll keep everyone posted on that. Thanks again to everyone that watches, subscribes. Subscriptions really do help on YouTube as far as popularity and so on. So I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned for more, because we'll just keep on posting.